classes and we do strange things, and I have some money here, and I'd like everybody to reach in and grab and count. So what do we get for the numbers? This is dimes and pennies. So what do you got?
31 dimes, or 4 dimes?
4 dimes and
31 pennies.
31, and the next one is?
23 dimes or 4 dimes, and 23 pennies.
23.
And then 24 pennies and 1 dime.
24 and 1? 16 pennies and
Yeah.
and no dimes.
Yeah. 25 pennies.
What is the ratio?
23.
If I told you that there are 220 coins in here, how many are dimes? What's the correct ratio? How many dimes would you have in here if I had to count them all out? Because I can't drain the lake, take all the dead fish and then count them. I have to just do samples. Yeah, you could rank them and then.
What you have in front of you is a bowl of Swedish fish, and we have 2 groups of 3. Pretty much I'm going to let you read the instructions. It tells you how to do it and what to do. In each step on the 3rd page there is a data sheet, and it tells you what you need to do on it. If you have questions, we'll ask. We're going to come around and ask you questions anyway. We have about 30 minutes to work on this and to fix it and to get it done. So the first step says, shake your pond well. That's all, so go for it. This line is where you need to get your sample as tall as, okay? I've measured everything out and made sure that that was. Okay. We have 6 trials that we have to do.
Is that good? Think that's good?
That's perfect.
Do it then.
Okay.
Oh, and some of the fish are bigger and some are smaller.
Yeah.
Who among you is a fisherman?
3.
Some you pull out, they're keepers.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And some you throw back. There you go.
What did I say for 5?
And is that because you know how many you marked? How many have you marked?
Okay, did you count them?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
105 and you gotta cut them in half, right?
You gotta cut the tails off. And so you count, so you put your
Oh, is there a
number.
lot?
That's what I'm talking about.
Cut the tails off?
Yeah.
Cut the tails off, you get to eat the tails.
Ooh, you want some?
Wildlife department.
You get to eat the tails. You get to
Goldfish
eat the
tails.
tails. Yeah, that one too, because it's part
If
of
you're
our
looking for the wildlife department,
Don't back
tag them. Yeah,
The heads go
and
back in,
on
yes.
the tail,
The tails.
they put a little bit of a mark. So it's a little electronic thing that clips on,
Whoa.
and then they release them. So whenever they're captured again, you know. And sometimes the little electronic tag, you can track them.
I saw the fish and there's like eggs in there.
So you can tell, for instance, if you tag them in a lake, you can see how maybe they escape from the lake and then they go upstream.
Because
You can watch the migration. It's especially true in Alaska, where the native people, the native Alaskans are working with salmon. And I didn't know this. The salmon come in and they swim 400 miles upstream up the Yukon River to spawn.
you're gonna get them, and then you're gonna separate
How-
them out.
how do they know that?
Remember that has
Because they
the tails get taken off.
And then the electronics with
And
the
then
GPS, they
total
can
number,
tell.
and put those on there. And you
It's
get
re- there's some really cool stuff.
Americans use them.
Did you see that fish tagging in Bullock?
Bullet?
Where bought?
Well, that one, yeah, that has that weird fin on the back of it. Yeah, I seen those on the
Looks like a
signs.
catfish mixed with carp.
Yeah.
Now, we did step one, and we did that, we did that.
I wanna catch
Now
one.
we're gonna separate captions.
Oh, I haven't caught one over there yet.
Because they detect and then the GPS is tracked.
Yeah, but isn't it like, do you think they ever stock it right there? You know, when those fish go back, that's where they stock those fish in, you know, and then when they're not spawning, they go all the way back.
Well, yeah, and so what they want to know is if they stock them, where do they end up? But you can't tell by tagging them how quickly they reproduce, because the reproduction of those fish are not tagged. What you're trying to do is to figure out how many are in the lake without drinking the lake. Because if you drink the lake, they don't get it.
Yeah, this is the number of fish that you capture each time. They're being cut. And then this is the total that you capture. Okay? You have to count all of them, but you also have to count.
He told it himself, man.
Alright, ready? Use it. Went up to the top and told me, so we take it.
40. You don't have anything.
2, 5, and 1 mark one. That's bad. That's bad.
44 times 40. Okay. That's 0. Oh, it's and then you're going to divide that by 4. That's what transfer. So, I need a quarter right here. Now do it again. All of them? Yep, all of them go back in. Okay. Did you get them counted? So they need to go back in the thing. We're going to do that 3 more times. Shake them up again. Do it again.
1.75.
Oh, come on, oh, that's like that. There. Sort of like the rock, the whole thing around like
More in there. Count these again or what?
Share the gift of a friend, breeding with a friend, or the other one. I'm in competition with no one.
Yeah. I'm fascinated with all these behaviors.
Well, I get them on Facebook. I've got 2 people that go, one of them is, she's partial
They're
Native
not-
American.
they're not?
She was born in Texas, and she's on one of these sites that has a lot of these things. And then the other one is inspirational for the Buddhist non-book.
Hey, do we really have to count all these fish in this
Well,
bucket?
we don't have time today, we'll do that at another time.
You don't think it'd work if we just add all these up?
Ah, well, why do you think it would be?
Well, you're what, 6 months?
Would it have worked for us if we had added all those up?
Could you add them all up and then divide by how many?
That would give us an average, that would give
Well,
us the
yeah, you
actual
got this
number. That's why I made you practice. What we have to do is, we're going to check and see if our ratios and our estimates came anywhere close to that. And so that's why we're saving them. Yeah. It's a sampling. What did we do each time we did this? We took a small amount on it. That's what we were doing. We were getting our samples so that we can make an assumption of what we think is how many is in here. Now, here's my question. Would you, in your sampling of finding a population like this, would you tag the fish, throw them back in, and then go back and capture them and count them like we're doing one right after the other? Or would you wait a month, 2 months to go back?
Well, I don't know, because if you wait a couple months, those fish might populate some more.
Right.
If it's mating season, but if it's not.
Especially if you wait a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
But then again, we've got fishermen out there fishing for the fish too, and some of them are throwbacks. We'll come back to this and we'll do it again. And maybe we'll get Ashley or somebody to finish filming it. You guys did good, appreciate
And I'll
it.
see you out on the
You
river.
guys did good too.
Like the Shoshone.
Yeah.
That's where we got those nice big ones from.
There you go.
Yeah. Bye.